What's good, YouTube? It's Anthony with Wealth Liaison. We're out here today. We're getting a few public interviews with homeowners, and we're just asking them a couple questions. So the biggest thing is we want to know what they do for a living, and we want to know how can somebody our age be able to get a house like this one day. So that's the biggest questions we're asking. We're out here, we're excited to go talk to people, knock on the doors, and see what happens. So for a living.
Hired and work on some real estate.
That's awesome, man. And do you have any advice for people our generation on how to get success in life?
I mean, just stay at it.
Stay at it.
Work hard.
Any industry in particular?
I was in the furniture industry.
Furniture?
Uh-huh.
Did you have a furniture store or were you selling it?
I ran a large company.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it was out of LA, and we had factories all over China and everywhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and now we're developing real estate down on 4th Street in Reno.
Wow. Awesome, man.
Any advice to someone that's trying to like start a business?
I mean, entrepreneurship is a good thing, and I mean, there's obviously I always tell people that an idea is just a thought without a plan.
Right.
So put your plan together, and if it's something that's financeable and you can get financing for it, go with your dream.
Yeah.
That's true, man.
You know,
Fair enough.
let's do it that way. There's some classes, I'm sure, at like a UNR or something on entrepreneurship, but I think just look for what your passion is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. You have a crazy beautiful house. Just wanted to start off by saying that. We just want to know, what do you do for a living to be able to afford something like this?
We have an art gallery. We've had an art gallery for 35, 6, 7 years.
Wow. Here in Reno.
Yeah.
Is it the one downtown?
It's called Stremmel Gallery.
I've been in there.
That's us.
That's super
Awesome.
cool, dude. We got to go visit again. It's super nice.
It's really good. Yeah. We've been doing it forever. Love it.
What kind of got you into something like that? Into
We've
art?
always been doing it.
Yeah?
Yeah. My husband's always been into art, and I restore art.
Wow.
And we've been doing it for 34 something years.
Wow. That's awesome. Do you have any advice for somebody? We're in our 20s, so somebody in their 20s who's looking to get ahead in life, what kind of advice would you give them?
You mean like painting or sculpture, or you mean just
In general,
yeah.
what kind of advice would you give somebody?
Well, you gotta love it. You've gotta love it. I mean, if it's art, you've gotta love it. That's number one.
Absolutely.
And you need to see other people and what they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's important. And go to the galleries and go to the museum.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing, and sort of get your mind kind of rolling like that.
For ideas and concepts and stuff. That's awesome. Fair.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Your house is gorgeous.
Thank you.
I just want to know, what did you do for a living?
I do. I'm an engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said, and your husband?
My husband, he's Chief Advancement Officer at the Discovery.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sure. Any advice for anybody 20 years old looking to advance their life? What kind of advice would you give them?
Save.
Say?
Save.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Good luck.
What do you do for a living?
Facility maintenance.
Facility maintenance?
Wow. And in that industry, what can somebody make a year?
It just depends what you're doing. Plumbers, carpenters.
Oh, like trades?
You do if you're an architect or an engineer, you make a little more money.
That's awesome. And how long have you been doing it?
30 years?
Is it your company?
No.
Got you. Fair enough, man. That's awesome. Yeah, we're just asking, man. What kind of advice would you give somebody 20 years old looking to be successful?
Find something you love to do and stick with it. Find everything out about it and stick with it.
Hi, hello, man. I just wanted. I'm not here to sell anything. I just love your house.
Thank you.
And we're starting a YouTube channel, just kind of asking people like, what do they do for a living to even afford something like this?
Oh, Well, we're retired, so
Yeah, what did you do?
we've lived here for like 40 years. So,
Okay. What did you do when you were working?
I'm just in business.
Business. Cool, man. And any advice to
People.
us or people like that are 20 years old trying to make a living?
Do a lot of hard work and you create your own opportunities.
Yeah.
It never comes easy.
Never comes easy, man.
And you create your own opportunities generally, but sometimes you have to have things fall your way. So.
Yeah, 100%, man. I appreciate your time.
Okay.
Hey, you have a good day.
man.
Hello. Yes. What's up? Man, your house is sick. First of all, thanks. We were wanting to know, what do you do for a living?
I don't do anything that I don't want to do.
There. So you did what you loved, or
I did.
are you retired now?
Yeah.
Well, what did you do at work?
I taught at the community college.
That's awesome. And then, as far as the house, how long have you been in the home?
About almost 30 years.
Dang, man. Yeah. I mean, do you have any advice for people our age who are looking to try to advance our career? Any advice for somebody in their 20s?
Well, yeah. Although I don't think it's an absolute necessity, go to school. Get your degree.
Do you think
If
that
nothing else, you'll make contacts.
That is very true. Do you think that would get us a house like this one day? Or what would you say would get us something like this?
Well, it could. Depends on what you get your degree in.
What'd you get your degree in? What'd you teach?
I taught all kinds of stuff.
Oh, okay.
But this is here because my wife's an anesthesiologist.
That's awesome.
She went to med school, which she started at 35. So it's never too late.
I love that,
Never
man.
Too late. Took her 18 years to get her bachelor's degree.
Wow.
And she just kept at it. So if you want to know what it takes, it does. What did I read just the other day? It doesn't take, what they say, it didn't take motivation, it takes persistence. Keep at it.
That's very true.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Right on.
Hey, y'all. We came out here today. We got some really good interviews that, you guys obviously saw. Some really good motivation out here in this nice neighborhood, right? But as we were saying in our last video, man, just the hardest thing is to start. This is our start, man. So go like and subscribe, baby.